guys, welcome back to my channel, The Expanse, Season 1, Episode 9. I'm actually going to watch 9 and 10 right now, back to back, maybe start Season 2. That would be my goal, I guess, for tonight. So, going to try to get that done. Let's quickly go over what happened last episode. I do really want to get into this, there's 2 episodes left in the season. So, I feel like with this show, especially with the past 2 episodes, things have been ramping up, getting a lot more intense. Even the last 3 episodes, things have been really building up. So with what happened in the last episode or the last couple of episodes, we've been getting this piece by piece. We've been getting this story about Julie Mao. We didn't know whether she was dead or alive. Detective Miller was assigned to the case, and he fell in love with her, I guess, over the course of investigating this case about her. And then last episode, we figure out, or we see that she is dead. And I'm not sure what was covering her body. Maybe that'll be explained. It looked like spiders, but it all has to do with this radioactive... Is it radioactive? It's like a nuclear... It was a bioweapon of some sort. I don't know if it was actually radioactive, but I'm going to assume that it was. But Holden and the whole crew of the Canterbury, or Rocinante, I should say now, found this goo. I've been calling it the goo because that's what it looks like, but I don't know if it's actually like solid. Like, is it just energy particles? I don't know what it actually is. It looks like some type of nuclear, like, energy, something that's glowing. I'm just gonna call it goo. They find the goo and they do something that I wasn't expecting them to do, which was say, fuck this, turned around and they blew the ship up, which is really smart. Usually you see in like horror movies or like science fiction, let's go investigate the thing that could potentially kill us. I'm glad that they weren't that stupid this time. They realized that there was a literal huge threat, like a biohazard, some type of bioweapon, presumably, because there still are a lot of unanswered questions about the nature of this thing. If it was, obviously it wasn't naturally occurring. Somebody might have planted it there and somebody might have wanted to use it for evil purposes. So, I have a lot of questions going into this episode. If I explained and talked about every single one of them, we would be sitting here for 30 minutes. So I'm not going to do that, but a lot of them relate to the source of this goo and just the whole Julie Mao situation. And I know with episodes 9 and 10, there's going to have to be some closure while also setting up stuff for season 2. The stuff that I do hope that we get closure on is Julie Mao's story. I hope that we get closure on that, and I hope that we see maybe how she died, and I don't know, I just want to see how everything went down with her, because they've been talking about her this whole season, and I just want to see how it all happened. So that would be something that I would predict / hope for this episode. And then just in general, I do really enjoy Miller being with the crew of the Rocinante. I really enjoyed that meetup, so I hope that they stay together for at least the next 2 episodes. That would be really cool, because they're both kind of investigating the same thing. Something is amiss, something has gone wrong in Julie Mao's whole storyline. I mean, with the whole Scopuli situation and Phoebe Station, they haven't gone to Phoebe Station yet. They haven't investigated Phoebe Station. They investigated the Anubis, whatever, found a suit of somebody, the Scopuli, whatever, and then blew it up, and now they went to go investigate at the Blue Falcon, right? That was the name of the place, the hotel, I guess, they were investigating at. So right now that's where they are. I don't know where they're going to head off to in pursuit of trying to investigate this a little bit further, but I'm going to stop talking so I could answer or get some answers to my questions. And maybe 10 more questions will probably come up. But you know what? That's the Expanse. That's what I've been learning so far watching this show, is the ratio of questions being answered to questions being proposed is just not equal. It is just not equal at all. So, with that, without further ado, let's get into episode 9.
Maybe something's being transported on this ship. I'm thinking Julie's ship was sent out to intercept it.
What do you think is on this Anubis?
Something.
Goo.
Something worth spilling a lot of blood over.
Okay, Okay, cool. I like that they kind of tied back to that because I knew that that was going to be really important. Oh, this is Scopuli. 7 weeks.
Later's really flaky.
Oh,
Scopes on this
shit!
bucket suck.
I'm sorry, it's just been a long time coming, a long fight to get here.
If I had your kind of money, I'd be sitting in a penthouse at the Shangri-La.
My father's money.
I see.
And that's his weapon on that ship.
I saw you race once. Beautiful ship. The,
Razorback.
what ship? Not the pilot. That's a gunship.
It's so cool.
Bridging pod amidship.
All compartments, all hands, we are being boarded.
Holy shit. Oh, that was where the blood stain came from. Holy shit.
Hands off that one.
Damn.
Complication. Put her in here till they figure out what to do with her.
She said they were gonna be scientists and they wouldn't fight back. Or she said they would fight back, but
Yeah, the distress beacon has been planted on the Scopuli. Canterbury should be picking it up soon.
Let's hope they take the bait. The sooner we get Earth and Mars at each other's throats, the sooner we get their eyes on Eros.
holy shit.
Well, I'm hot. Check climate control and make it cooler.
Who are these people? These people who work for her father, who want a war between Earth and Mars. This is crazy. That was like so much information and questions that I've had being answered in literally a minute of time. Damn. Wait. Wait a damn minute. Okay, no. Wait, oh my god, yeah! This was the scene. Am I just slow? I did not realize this was the scene from the first scene of the show. Yeah, oh my god. And that was the goo. The goo that they were trying to destroy. But she didn't, oh, she didn't die. Okay, sorry, I'm talking a lot. This is a lot to process.
There's something in the reactor. It looks like it consumed everyone else. I have to get off the ship. The Eros station is within range of the Anubis shuttle.
Damn, what an opening. That was so much information to process.
I tried to keep a low profile. I left a trail of breadcrumbs. A way for you to find me. And I waited.
Oh,
You didn't even answer.
okay, so I guess it wasn't spiders. It was the goo.
Please, Mommy. Don't let him suffer. Razorback. I want to see it again.
Julie? Oh, what's that smell? Sweat.
So it had been 7 weeks before they discovered her. I have so many questions now.
Drop him. Not happening. Easy. Really? Tell me what the hell is going on here.
She's gone.
Just lay low. Don't leave this station till we talk.
Miller! In here.
We didn't know who we were
looking for?
We're stuck back at the hotel.
We don't know.
Goddamn thing you do know?
What happened to her? Settle down. Not like this.
The cops are gonna be all over us. We need to get back to the Rossi and off this rock now.
He's right.
We shouldn't separate.
I'm gonna prep the ship for dust off. You guys meet us there.
You gotta work together. Are we about to see Christian? Hello, Miss Christian. Who does the costume design for this show?
Thank you for letting me come.
But she's got more than enough in her. Tell the crew to prepare the injections.
I'm truly sorry to be the one to have to tell you this. But your daughter is dead. It looks as though Julie was the lone survivor. Somehow, she managed to pilot the shuttle to Eros. I was able to obtain a viable sample of the protomolecule. All you need to do now is say the word.
Is this guy from Lost?
I'll be waiting.
He was the Dharma Initiative guy. I remember, because those videos. God.
How could they know a ship was gonna blow up on the docks?
They orchestrated it.
They blew it up themselves.
Let him go!
Willow's onto something. It's all connected. You can't, the girl.
It's not your problem. It's not your fault.
Meet me back at the Rossi. I'll be a few hours tops.
We're better when we stick together.
If I'm not back in 3 hours, leave.
One of the guys who did what they did to Julie. Need to go back to your friends.
God damn it. If he killed Julie, he killed my ship too. I need you alive.
Come on, guys. Can't we get along here?
Get on your feet.
Help me up. My neck. Come on.
Uh-oh.
Here's your problem, asshole. It just made me feel better.
I come before you today, not as a member of the Outer Planets Alliance, though I am proud to call myself one, but a citizen of the system, because the UN believes I was involved in the attacks on the Donninger. That is not true. I'm broadcasting the raw data with this message. Anyone can examine and authenticate it. It's a detailed analysis of the ships that destroyed the Donninger. I've taken many lives. I've been the oppressor. The Belters served the inner planets for generations. Belters give, Earth and Mars take. This evidence proves beyond a doubt that the ships that destroyed the Donninger were built at the Bush Naval Shipyards. They were built by Earth.
He's angry.
Get out. Get out! What? It's a hard radiation.
Radiation?
How bad?
We're dead.
What? From that quick second of how much radiation was that? Was that the end? Fuck. I didn't realize that was the end. Okay, I don't really have a lot of thought. Well, I do have a lot of thoughts, but I kind of want to save them for episode 10, but really quickly, I guess I'll talk right now because I just want to have content for this video. We got a lot more information regarding Julie. We actually saw what transpired, what went down with her entire situation, and I just gotta say, her death scene was brutal. That was probably the most brutal thing that we've seen in this show so far. Just the whole way it happened, how drawn out it was, knowing what their intentions were, knowing what her intentions were, her relationship with her father. All of this stuff has been discussed all throughout season 1, and we finally kind of get answers about it. I mean, we see her father for the first time. We know that she was actively working against him and what he was creating, which was this goo, right? I mean, that's what I gathered from this episode. Him and his organization, which I don't know if they said who they were, but I don't think that they did because they want it to remain vague. Clearly these people want a war between Earth and Mars. Why? We don't know yet. I'm still piecing things together. I don't know at what point people were starting to piece everything together when they first watched it, but Julie was clearly infected by whatever this is. They called it the proto-molecule. They were calling it the goo. I've been calling it the goo, but now I think we got an official name for it, which is the proto-molecule. So that clearly is it's giving people like these high doses of radiation, right? And then it's almost like an infection that just like slowly spreads. I mean, she was slowly getting infected. She died a slow, long death. I mean, she suffered, Julie. So it was really sad to see how she ended up going out, and just glimpses of her before she died, who she was. And I didn't realize that she was the person in the beginning of the show. She was the girl in the first scene. I truly did not realize that until it happened just now. So that was kind of an interesting, I just feel like they showed a lot of like flashback sequences that were like, oh, like holy shit. Now things somewhat connect a little bit more than how they were connecting. So Julie and the OPA people were trying to destroy this proto-molecule, right? Things went wrong, they were intercepted, they were boarded, and everybody was killed, except for Julie. She escaped, and she broadcasted a message, and even though she escaped, she was still infected with the proto-molecule, whatever it was, and she ended up dying later, and then 7 weeks passed, and the time span of the show that we have been watching has been 7 weeks. We also know that it's not airborne, so you can't just get it from being in the same vicinity as people, but if you touch it, it is infection. It is infectious. And then at the end of the episode, Miller and Holden Holden said that they were dead, but they were scanned with some radioactive particles, I guess. They were just like radiated with it. I don't understand why as soon as that started happening, why they didn't just like leave the room. They like stood there, fully got scanned, and then they were like, okay, yeah, maybe we should get out of here. Yeah, maybe you should have gotten out of there the second you saw shit being scanned by whatever that was. I would have been like, fuck out of here. They got scanned like 3 times, and then they were like, yeah, maybe we should head out. Maybe that's not the most safe thing for us to be exposed to. They really set up a big cliffhanger going into episode 10. Episode 10, the finale. I'm going to get right into that. And any predictions that I have, I really don't know. They really need to conclude this storyline. I mean, I don't think the storyline with the proto-molecule is going to get, like, closed in season 1. I think it's very much, we just got introduced to the potential people who are exposing this proto-molecule to the solar system, to everybody. So obviously if we just got introduced to that, it's not going to be just solely a season 1 thing. So it is going to be something that kind of impacts how the rest of the seasons go. At least that's what I'm assuming. It seems like a big thing. I just don't know what the purpose of it is. Clearly it's like this infectious thing. Clearly people want certain people to think things about Earth and Mars, blah, 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 trying to start a war with each other. Really want to know a lot more about Julie's father. That is my main question going into the finale. So yeah, I guess those are all of my thoughts. As always, thank you guys for watching. Check out my other reactions if you have not already, and I will see you guys for episode 10. Alright, bye guys.